Witchcraft, Rabotai, is forbidden. As the Torah itself says, Machshefa lo techayeh. Is there a way for a person who practiced witchcraft in the past to do real TeShuva? Yes. If they have abandoned, first and foremost, they have to abandon witchcraft and never do it again. The second thing they need to make sure to do is to put themselves in a situation where they have a spiritual fence, if you will, to never go back to it. Meaning, if they know that there are certain people in their life that are involved in it, that are, talk about it, that have enticed them to do it, they have to completely disassociate with those people. And disassociate with the places. And disassociate with anything connected to their former life of witchcraft. The third thing is they have to cry to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and apologize for doing what they did. Last but not least, they have to make sure that if they ever get a test of going back to it, they have to pass that test. And if they want to make sure that their spiritual account is crystal clean, then they have to publicize Torah to get people to do tshuva, because the more people get closer to HaShem and do tshuva, the more they are staying away from such things. So in essence, it's the minimum requirement is 4 steps, the best is 5. What can we do in our days if afflictions have befallen us from witchcraft and idol worship? Generally speaking, if a person is following the Torah, and they're really seriously, keeping Shabbat, they're keeping Torah, they're keeping mitzvot, they're keeping everything, they'll be protected from such things. They'll be protected from witchcraft and all these other things. If a person is not keeping Torah, then they already have a curse on them on a regular basis from HaKadosh Baruch Hu and all the tzaddikim up there because they're not following the Torah. Now, if a person is not Jewish, they don't have the protection of the Torah like a Jew does. What they have to do is they have to do the best they can to publicize Torah, to serve HaShem, and to make sure that they're doing as many good deeds as they possibly can to change their fortune. As far as does it work the same for Jews and non-Jews? No. There's a special privilege for being Jewish. There's also a bigger responsibility, but nonetheless, there is with the bigger responsibility, there's a bigger reward. But if they're affected by witchcraft and idolatry, the least and most common sense thing that they can do is run away from it. The same answer that I gave the person that asked before about if they practice witchcraft in the past and they want to do TeShuva for it, what could they do? First thing they need to do is run away from it. Run away from idol worship, run away from witchcraft, change neighborhood, change scenery, change job, whatever you have to change. Sometimes when I talk to people that are in a forbidden relationship, a Jew with a Gentile, and they're ready to leave, but they're not sure, and so on, I tell them, listen, just leaving is not enough. You have to completely disconnect. You have to leave without discussion, with no negotiation. You have to just simply leave. You have to change your phone number. You have to change address. You have to simply disappear as if you were never born. That's the way to leave. Why? Because if you don't, then you could be sure that the Satan is going to convince you to go back there and convince them to go back to you. And in so many words, where you left is where you'll return to. If you want to leave, you have to leave like like you're running away from terrorists. Even if they were nice, even if they loved you or they say they loved you and all that good stuff, if you want to leave something that's forbidden, you have to leave like it's fire. Never to return, and don't even tell them what the new address is or the new phone number is or the new profile. Change your profile, change your pic, change everything. Like witness protection program. Now you're saying it's extreme. I'm saying it works. The other way, many times doesn't.